Happy Tuesday. I'm singing my Tuesday song. Happy Tuesday. I have a terrible voice. So when my kids complain about like going to school or anything else, then I sing my school song because we're getting an education. So I sing about things sometimes. How are you guys? Thank you for seeing me. I'm glad you're here. Did I make you laugh a little bit? Thank you for that. All right. Welcome to our live gemstone sale. Hey, hey, hey. Here we go. We got some good stuff for you today. The energy feels really nice today. I hope it's good where you are too. Anybody new, by the way? You might be thinking like, wow, this is a weird woman. She's got, purple hair and she's singing and I don't know what's happening here. So if you're new, this is kind of how we roll. I'm Athena and this is our bi-monthly, very exciting live gemstone sale. Yay! So Lisa H is new and Dorothy's new and Felicia's new. Amy's like kind of halfway new. It's her second one. Lisa DeWitt is new. Congratulations, you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm happy that you're here. If you're not new, that's also great. Julia's new. Fantastic. Michelle, is it Shiva is new. Fantastic. Welcome. Renee, come on. Renee Helton says she's new. Renee Helton is not new. She's highly experienced. Very seasoned practitioner. How are you guys? All right. Well, I have a couple of announcements for you, other than my singing for you, which wasn't really beautiful, but you survived. That's right, Renee Nelson. Okay, so welcome to everybody who's new. I leave for the Denver Gem Show in not too long for now. I actually, believe it or not, I'm making 4 trips to Denver. If you want to know what my life is like, sometimes I feel like a circus worker. I really do. Like, I'm setting up the big top. I'm getting all my, all of my performers together. We're going to put on a show for you. So I'm flying to Denver, I think, on the 3rd. I fly home on the 4th. I'm flying back on the 5th. I fly home on the 6th, I think, to get my kids. Then I'm flying them back for the weekend. Then I fly them home. Then I fly back. And then I fly back again on a Friday to pick them up, bring them back out there for the weekend so they can have fun and experience it. Then I fly them home. Is that 5 trips? Thank God for Southwest and points. Anyway, I'm going to be going a lot back and forth to Denver over the next 2.5 weeks. It's my favorite time of year. I like to fly, and I have a Sagittarius moon. So if I'm not in an airport, I'm not happy. If you see me at an airport, that's my happy place. I love to fly. I love getting on the planes. I love plane food. I know it's ridiculous. I do. I love everything about flying. I love everything about traveling. My heart beats fast. Doesn't matter whether I'm going to Denver or Morocco or Greece. Doesn't matter where I'm going. I just love being in an airport. So, and I'm teaching my kids how to travel because they're going to have to travel a lot in their lives given what their mom does for a living. So anyway, I'm one of the only ones. And I feel really bad sometimes because I've had to fly all my life. I used to travel for a living. When I was a corporate consultant, I had to fly all over the world constantly, from LA to San Francisco to Washington, Dulles, and then to Berlin and to Paris and all these places around the world, and to Perth and Sydney and Melbourne, Australia. So when I'm on a plane and I see people and they're so scared, you know what I mean? Like they're holding on to their worry beads and they're holding on everything and they're so worried, and I'm sitting there like, woo, I get to go to some other place. And I think we're having 2 very different experiences of flying, right? But I love Denver. It's one of my favorite cities. It's got some of the best food in the United States, some of my favorite people in the United States, and certainly my favorite gem show. I like the Denver Gem Show more than Tucson just because it's smaller and it's more intimate and the food is better. I love you, Tucson, but Denver beats you by a mile when it comes to food. You're getting better, Tucson, but Denver's got you by a mile. They call it the Mile High City, so that was a little pun intended. But anyway, I'm telling you this because every year I do a very limited number of what's called the Denver Insider, which is your ability to shop with my discount for something that you can't find anywhere else. And so I have had some very special custom things made. We are 3/4 sold out of the $100 option. We are 60% sold out of the $200 option, and I cannot put more back in stock. I just confirmed this morning we cannot get more Denver Insiders. So today is the last call. We will be sold out of the 100s by the end of the day today. So here's the deal. You pay $100, you get a stone worth more than that. Depends. It's worth sometimes $125, sometimes it's worth $175. I don't know how you would evaluate, because some of the things I'm bringing to you have been custom made for us. They're very unique things, so it's hard to put a price on them. You get a very beautiful stone, a unique find for us, plus you get a gemstone gift worth about $25, plus you get a custom perfume that I'm blending just for the insiders that nobody else can get, worth $34. So you get at least double what you pay for, which is why people get really excited. I'm telling you, because you guys are our gem lover, buyer, collector community. This is last call for Denver Insiders today, okay? Because I cannot do more. I wish I could, but I just can't. So Team SG has put the link up. You can also use your discount code, and today, as your gift with purchase, on top of everything I just told you, you're saving 18% off your Denver Insider with code BLESSING18, and you're getting a GWP worth 10 to 15, close to probably $20, East perfume, a beautiful natural piece of golden topaz, and an East tea light from us. It's like the stone plus the gemstone gift plus the GWP plus the perfume plus 18% off. Like, I honestly, other than give it to you for free, I can't do any more than that, which is why we can't re-up them when they're out, okay? But it's fun, and you get a surprise, and it's just something really exciting from the show. So that is last call for you and for everybody, but I want to make sure that you guys knew before it was gone. Welcome to my life. Welcome to Team SG's life. Welcome to the work that we do. But we have a lot of fun doing it. Tammy's like, I already spent my allowance. It is. Well, so Karen Carly, it's a $20 minimum, but that's why I'm mentioning it. If you buy your Denver Insider, you've obviously met the minimum. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you're going to get the gemstone gift, plus the GWP, plus the 18% off, plus the free perfume, it's like, anyway, enough said. If you want it, Team SG put the link up for you, and you will love it. So here's the quick story on this. I only wear one earring because this one closed. So, So most people, when they're kids and they go and get their ears pierced, their parents follow all the instructions that come with it. Like, oh, you should clean your ears, and oh, you shouldn't take your earrings out, and all the things. My parents didn't do that. So the other one closed. My right one closed. So I have one earring that works. One hole that works. So when I get earrings, I keep one and I give one away. And I just wear one in my left ear because I don't want to have it re-pierced. I know I could re-pierce it, but there's like scar tissue, you know what I mean? And I'm scared. Plus, I think it looks kind of sexy and edgy that like I don't wear an earring on that side. I grew up in the 80s. Like, wearing one earring was kind of a cool thing, depending on which ear you wore it in, right? Did your right one close too, Chris McDaniel? Look, we are like sisters from another mister, right? Anyway, so seriously, and sometimes people will sell me one earring. I'll be like, I can only wear one, and so they'll sell me one, which is kind of nice. But I can't wear one in this ear. That's the long story of that. It means I get to give it away. In fact, I gave away an earring, what was it, last Tucson show, I think it was. I bought a pair from Momo, wasn't it? Like the little skull. Yes, remember that? And I gave away the twin. One of you won it. Lindsay Grant's right ear is closed. And plus you lose your earrings. Like Ursula said, she's got a ton of single earrings. So anyway, we could make this a thing, you and me, if we wanted to. Like, you put your left earring in and all of a sudden we're like, oh, you don't know about that? You're not in the club. Right? Ghost Nikki remembers that. Isn't that cool? Anyway, it's all fun. Okay. We have so much for you today. I don't even know where to get started. So Alexis, who's my co-pilot, is going to do the thing for me.
I just discovered that this Herkimer diamond bracelet has a record keeper on it.
Are you serious right now?
Perfect little record keeper. It's really cute. Right there. On the face.
Okay. Alexis found a record keeper.
You see it? It's right here.
Oh, I do. Oh my god, Alexis, I need my readers, honey. That's real small.
Even if you put your finger over it, you can even feel it.
I feel it.
It's a perfect triangle.
Oh, it is. Oh my god, she's right.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
well, let's start here.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying hi to you, Alexis.
Hi, everyone.
Alexis has a surprise up her sleeve today, too. So, anyway. Okay, what's a record keeper? A record keeper is a raised triangle on the face of your stones. That is not man-made. It's just, I call it alien track marks. These etchings and these markings on your stones, okay? And this one, and she's got the eye. She finds all the things. I did not see that on there. Mm-hmm. So we'll start with this bracelet, which was made. Can I tell like a 1-minute story about this bracelet?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not about this bracelet. You ready? This is how weird the universe is. So I lived in La Mesa in 2000, La Mesa, California, in 2003. My kids weren't born. I was a professor at San Diego State, the University of San Diego at the time, and there was a little metaphysical shop. So I walked in, and there was a bracelet, looked just like this, okay? And I fell in love with it, but I couldn't afford it. So I saved my bucks, and she didn't have layaway or anything, so I was like, it's okay, I'll save my money. So I think it was like 6 months later, I had saved and saved and saved all my mad money. I called it mad money. It was like $5 at a time, right? Here and there. Did you really live in La Mesa, Jessica Phillips? I lived on Dower Avenue. I wasn't right next to San Diego State, but I was like down El Cajon Boulevard. No way. It's such a small world sometimes. But anyway, so I finally got my bangle. And it turns out, long story short, that bangle was made by the same man who made this bangle. I'm going to cry. I didn't know him when I bought that bangle. Okay, so I met him years later. It was probably 10 years ago now. I met him. And I saw a bracelet like this. And I met the man who makes the bracelets. And I said, is there any way, this is insane, but is there any way that I may have gotten one of your pieces in La Mesa, California, right near San Diego State? Is it possible that you made that bangle? I didn't have it on. And he looked at me and he goes, I totally made that bangle. I used to sell to her. I used to sell my bangles to her, and she carried them in her shop. And I was like, dude, and he's like, that's one of my first pieces. Isn't that crazy? So anyway, now that I'm done with my storytelling, I will show you this bracelet, but you will own a piece of my personal history if you get this piece. It is one of the most crystal clear Herkimers. It has a record keeper, according to Alexis, and I can verify that. It has 3 beautiful cut and faceted amethysts on it, and then at your pressure points, it has little amethyst orbs, little spheres. So even the back of your wrist is beautiful. Okay, this one, what number is this one?
17.
Okay, thank you, Alexis. So this one is $450. It is done in sterling silver, and there are parts that are gold over silver, so it's 2-tone. And then, like I said, there's probably about 10 carats of cut and faceted amethyst in addition to that Herkimer, and then the two amethyst spheres at your wrist. My bangle or my bracelet, it's not as fancy as this one. Yours is a little bit nicer. But back in the day, it was a big, big, big deal for me. And I still have it, and I still love it. And I'll wear it. One of these gemstone sales, like, remind me, Alexis, and I'll wear it so people can see that original piece. It's kind of a cool thing. Aurea got it! Congratulations, girl. I hope you love it. And I honestly feel like there's a lineage there. Maybe it's crazy, but, like, how is it even possible that I was in the tiniest little metaphysical shop? I could feel the vibration of his jewelry through the case. And man, I hustled to save for that. So congratulations to you. Super thrilled for you. Okay. I'm going to wear it. Well, actually, let me have the labradorite one, because I think I'll wear that one for a little while. The bracelet, actually. Do you mind?
Oh,
Of the set. Because I was going to put this one on, but I'll put this one on instead so you can see. And I might as well show this to you now. Can we show that? Would you mind?
Absolutely.
I don't think this qualifies as a crown tonight.
I think that one might hang kind of funny, but it's could be worth a try. Oh, yeah, it could work.
I don't know. It's a bit much. And I'm a go big or go home girl, so if I tell you it's too much, like it might be too much. It takes a lot for me to think that something is
Too
over the top. I'm very gaudy in a way, I think. My mom would call it tacky. But sometimes I do too much, but I'm a Leo. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes Leos have to have an education about what's too much. All right, Sandy Franco, so hang in there, girl. when you see something you like, after Team SG puts what it is in the price, you can say sold. Okay, but make sure you have your account set up on sagegoddess.com with your YouTube handle so that we can invoice you. Those are the only two things you need to do. Then you can say sold all day long and get whatever you want, right? Extra, Teresa Joy. That's right. If you look up extra in the dictionary, I swear to God, there's a picture of me. What are you going to do, right? I've never been shy. Okay. This is a wardrobe of jewelry. You guys have gotten frustrated in the past, and I don't blame you when we sell things separately. Okay, so we're going to offer this first as both pieces together because the price for the set is really, really good. And then if nobody wants the set, then we'll sell the pieces separately. Does that make sense? Okay, the duo is...
Number 16.
Okay, perfect. The duo is $1,099. And you get the necklace. This is all sterling silver, by the way. This is not like costume jewelry. This is legit, real deal labradorite and blue topaz jewelry. Look at the back. And you get the bracelet, which is adjustable. I'm a size 6.5, so this is like a 6.5, 6 3/4 up to 8-inch wrist. This is a priestess set, to be sure. So blue topaz activates your throat chakra to help all of those intuitive messages come through clearly. It's a stone of accurate communication and foresight. And then labradorite is the stone of new beginnings. And what the artist did is they chose all labradorite stones that have a light blue flash. Do you see that? Specifically, they didn't choose dark blue labradorite, they didn't choose golden labradorite. They chose all stones that have a light blue flash so that they match the blue topaz in the cut and faceted. Isn't that amazing? So you guys can decide. If somebody wants the set, fantastic. If not, we'll separate the pieces. Isn't it gorgeous? And if you're daring, you could use it as a headband. And I came close to doing that for you just now. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay. And so we'll come back and let you know. I'm going to continue to wear the bracelet because I love it so much. Topaz, by the way, is a stone of invisibility. Did you know that? It makes you invisible to things that do not have your highest good in mind. And so in ancient Greece and in ancient Rome, I have a lot of experience in the history of those two countries and civilizations, and in terms of the history of Italy and the history of Greece. And so the warriors used to have topaz burnished into their shields and into their armor because it thought it made them invisible to their enemies. So that's one reason people still use topaz to this day. Isn't it interesting? Aw, Hunter's birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to you, Hunter. Lovely Leo in our community. Love that so much. So anyway, I love topaz too. I really, really do. So we'll come back and let you know more about that. Yes, okay. If you need grounding, I have a stone that you probably don't have in your collection. I have a piece of this at home, and I use it in cases where I need to ground my emotions. This is rubellite in smoky quartz and moonstone. I have 4 of these. They're 4 to 4.5 inches. They are $99 a piece, and they're coming on a beautiful sphere stand that we had custom made for us. Isn't that beautiful? So it's going to sit on a beautiful little crown for you, perched like that. So rubellite is red tourmaline. Do you see all of this in here? This is tourmaline. This isn't ruby. This isn't garnet. This is red tourmaline, which is the darkest pink in the tourmaline family. And then the white matrix is moonstone, and the brown matrix is smoky quartz. So this is about grounding your emotions. Moonstone summons all of your deepest feelings. Your anger, your frustration, your sadness, your grief, your happiness, your joy. And smoky quartz transmutes anything that isn't good for you. And then the rubellite grounds it all. But it's like rubellite grounds. Almandine garnet grounds you in a feminine way, but in a heavy way still. Rubellite is like a queenly grounding. It's like a gentle maternal grounding. It's hard to describe the difference, but it's not as heavy as garnet. I wish I had more of these. 4 was all I could get. Isn't that beautiful? Rubellite, moonstone, smoky quartz. So just for your teaching purposes, moonstone, congratulations, by the way, to those of you who are getting those, because they are beautiful. Here's your little... Aren't the sphere stands beautiful? They almost look like jewelry. Did you see this? We had these custom made. They have little crystals on them. I think your sphere stands should be pretty too. So we're really working on bringing you more and more of these artisan-made sphere stands so that they look beautiful on your display too. I will, Ruby. Ruby's like, bring more. So just to recap for those of you who are here as class, because some people come to the live gemstone sales just to learn and take notes. So moonstone, rainbow moonstone, is your stone of expansion and fruition and fullness. It's about celebrating the expansion of your life and all of your dreams and wishes coming true. Smoky quartz is a stone of transmutation. It takes low vibrational energy and transforms it into higher vibrational energy. It's very good if you're not feeling well, because it will take sickness energy and transmute it and transform it into healed energy. Very powerful stone for filtering and transmuting. And then rubellite, like I said, is red tourmaline. And it's, whereas pink tourmaline is heart chakra, heart opening, rubellite is root chakra. So it's stabilizing, grounding, protective. So hopefully that was helpful for your education too. I love that so much. All right, you guys. What's next? We'll come back and let you know who got those too, by the way. Congratulations.
Should we do grape calcium?
Let's do it. Okay, the most goddessy offering of the day. I have 11 pieces of this only. This is grape chalcedony. I have 9 pieces this size, which are 5 to 6 inches. These are $219 a piece. And then I have... It's heavy. Yeah, I got it. Okay. It's much heavier. I have 2 of these. These are 9 to 10 inches. These are $599. Do you know that when my team looked online to see price comparisons online for this size, it was $970? So just so you know, I think if you're a collector, this is probably a really good opportunity for you to get a large specimen of something that is extremely hard to find in large specimen pieces this size and is extremely expensive. Now let me tell you what this is about. Okay, so again, of the medium size, I have 9 pieces. They are $219 a piece. And of the larger size, I have 2 of these at $599. I know. Okay, let me explain this to you. And by the way, this is all we have of grape agate in the building, right? Like these are our final pieces.
We sold some smaller pieces, and those are gone.
So no more grape agate from Sage Goddess after this, which is really interesting too. These are the final pieces in the house and the largest pieces in the house. Grape agate is the goddess. And it's really funny because when I first started working with it, that's how it felt. Now, I love purple and I collect purple crystals, so of course I had to have this. The only reason you're seeing it today is because I wanted it. I think Bacchus, right, who's the Roman god of wine, who used to have the Bacchanalian festival celebrating grapes, that's what this is. In the temple days in ancient Greece and ancient Rome and ancient Egypt, right, that's what this was. It was indulgent, it was feminine, it was about sharing wine and grapes and connecting around the medicine of that fruit. And, you know, there's a saying in Latin, in vino veritas, in wine truth. And the reason I connected with this so much myself, I'm Greek, Minoan on my father's side. So my ancestry, my Greek lineage goes way far back. And my family were actually winemakers. They had vineyards on the island of Crete in Greece. And so there's this whole legacy of like goddess energy, grape energy, wine energy, of connecting to your innermost wisdom. And so it's a very goddessy stone. So what I said to my team was, I want a big piece of grape agate for myself. And they just bought extra. So that's what you're seeing today. So this is on my altar at home. It represents the divine feminine, channeling the divine feminine. And part of what I love is, this is the front, but this is the back. It's like no matter which way you turn it, there's no side that is absent these beautiful little clusters of grapes. And so what I do in meditation is I imagine that each one of these little clusters, or these little spheres, these little orbs of chalcedony, I imagine that each one is a message from my spirit guides. Isn't that beautiful? And I get lost. I mean, it comes alive in meditation. So you're seeing this because I love it, and that's what the gemstone sales are all about. If I don't love it, it's not here. And I wanted this. Now this one, if you were going to do that meditation, would take you a little bit longer because there's 100,000 different little orbs on a piece like this. So the larger pieces are obviously like showstoppers, right? Isn't that incredible? You just don't see them. Even at Tucson and Denver, you don't see them. People, you'll see grape chalcedony, but you'll see little pieces in jewelry, or you'll see little small pieces like that you grid with. You don't see huge clusters like this. So enjoy. Congratulations to those of you who are getting these pieces. It's almost miraculous, I think, the formation of chalcedony. And chalcedony grows with agate, grows with quartz. It's a mineral that's sort of in the mix in all of those different families, but this color is natural. It's not synthetic. It's not dyed. And to me, it's all that bacchanalian sort of goddess wine temple energy that reminds me of maybe a past life. Isn't it beautiful? Really good for meditation too. Oh, thank you, Kevin. Blessed be to you too, my sweet brother. So glad to have you guys there today. No, they don't break. It's not fragile. You know what I mean? It's chalcedony, so it's got the same hardness as agate. So it's as delicate as it looks. It's a strong stone. Does that make sense? So it's one that I love. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are here. All right, so we'll come back and let you know who got those. What do you want to do next? We have so many places to go together. Should I show this piece really quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do that.
I don't think we've told even a story about these pieces. It's kind of a cool story to tell them. Okay. Do you mind if I tell you a story real quick? Nope. There we go. Come with me. So this is the largest double terminated chlorite point that I've ever seen. I will tell you right now, the price is crazy on this. The original price on this was $5,160. The price tonight is $3,600. This is natural, double term. The cluster, so I don't, some of you are new, so I want to explain this to you, okay? Quartz grows vertical. Most of the time, 90% of the time, quartz grows vertical. A double terminated piece like this, and it's single terminated, they slice it off, right? A double terminated piece like this has to grow perpendicular to the cluster. So a regular point has to grow, and then another point, a double terminated point, has to grow horizontally on top of it. That happened right here. This was connected to the cluster right here. This is where they extracted it from the cluster. This has been very lightly polished, but it is a natural double term, and it is covered in chlorite phantoms, which is the most healing mineral on the planet. It's taken me a while to agree to let this one go because it's been in our classroom, it's been in our showroom. And what we did for this piece is we actually made a plate for it telling you all about it, and we burned it onto Palo Santo. So this was mined in Francisco, Minas Gerais, Brazil. It is a double terminated quartz point with chlorite to uplift your vibration and strengthen your intentions. So this is, like I said, our original price was $5,160. The retail price on this is $6,000. Our price tonight is what did I say it was? $3,600. And it's here. I do big pieces like this because some people really, really, really like it. You know, it's like, where else are you going to go in the world to get a massive natural chlorite double term? And that includes shipping, which is hundreds of dollars to get it to you. The weight on this one, I don't know the weight, but we can find out for you. I would not ever be able to lift it up. Does that help you like estimate? Like, it weighs more than I do. I weigh 130 pounds. So we'll say it's a whole bunch of pounds, which is how my kids would measure it. My daughter used to say a whole bunch. She would say, how much is that? And she would go, oh, it's a whole bunch. So this is a whole bunch of pounds. I know, right? It's amazing. So anyway, and it is, it's that wide. It's not like you turn it and it's real skinny. It's big. So anyway, it's here. I have a lot of clients who want the bigger pieces. So some of you are like, why do you tempt us with big pieces like that? But we actually have people who are like, I want the mother load from my house. So those are the people who tend to buy those pieces. Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, she said, he said interested, need to know the weight. We will get the weight for
We're
you.
getting the weight for you.
I'll ping Robin right now.
My very non-scientific whole bunch of pounds is probably not very helpful for Nikki, so we'll get back to you. No, seriously, we only charge $5 extra international. So if we ship it to Dubai, it's $5. Seriously. 'Tis the truth. I know. Soon we're going to have FlexPay on sagegoddess.com. Lord have mercy. It's not ready yet, but it's coming. And then it will be a very, very, very dangerous place to play. I love FlexPay. It's an interest-free FlexPay. It's not like you got to pay for that. It's not a credit card. But it's just FlexPay on your items. I know. I've been trying to get it for a year, and we finally will have it ready for you. I know. Holiday shopping is going to be real fun this year. I know. The length, okay, so we'll get all the dimensions to you. We'll get length, we'll get weight, we'll get all of that. You know, I know, it's a dangerous thing. Okay.
Actinolite.
Let's do actinolite. Okay. Actinolite. Where am I looking, Alexis?
They are...
Oh, I think I see it. Number 5, yeah. Okay, here we go. I have 15 actinolite generators. Let's come back to Earth and earthly pricing. Andrew's like, can I just come work for you? Come join the family, Andrew. Actually, this is one of the first times we're not hiring in a long time. We have some really weird positions we're hiring for, but they're very specific. But in general, we've got a team that's been with us and nobody's leaving, so we'll keep you posted. I know. That's right. Okay, you guys. This is actinolite in quartz. I really wanted this for you. You see that gray? That's actinolite. I have 12. Yes. I have 12 of the 4 to 4.5 inch. I have 3 of the 5 to 5.5 inch. So I have 15 total. These are $89, the 4 to 4.5 inch. These are $109, 5 to 5.5 inch. I have 12 and 3. Okay, now I can teach. Okay. Actinolite prevents psychic attack. It is a very powerful mineral inclusion. And so I hunted, and do you know what we had to do? So I was asking, and one of our providers of gemstones said, I have actinolite in quartz, but it's mixed in with all this other stuff. So he had to go through and separate out just the actinolite generators. It didn't have any other minerals, because I was like, I just want magnified psychic protection. Okay, you want me to teach first, Ursula? Okay, I'll teach first from now on. And Ursula, whatever Ursula wants, she gets. So I will. Ursula is a wise goddess, and so I will take her request. And it's helpful probably too for you to know whether you want it or not. I want you to see the phantom. Do you see? Oh, well, you can actually really see it clearly here. Do you see that edge right there? That's the phantom of actinolite. And then what's really fun is, do you see how you can trace it all the way up? Ooh, breathe through that for a minute. In fact, I think even if you're not buying it, forget about it. If you need psychic protection, just take that energy in for a minute. Inhale here, and then exhale. It's a beautiful, beautiful protection stone. It's like a veil. and it prevents. Now there are other phantoms happening in here. There's like a white phantom in this one. Do you see the very faint white lines there as I turn it? Watch where my finger is and watch as I turn it. See the very faint white lines there? So there's additional phantoming happening there, but by and large it's that actinolite. Same thing happening here, I'll show you. So they all have this. Look at the bottom when you get your piece, and then slowly turn it, and then you'll be able to track that actinolite up the side, and then watch as I turn the top. You can see the lines through it. Isn't it beautiful? I just like to show you how a phantom works, because it's like smoke, you know what I mean? Like on this side you think you have a clear quartz point, but then you turn and you see that, you see how it becomes the other stone. Isn't that gorgeous? And that whole side is actinolite. Beautiful. Okay. So congratulations. I was like, no, separate them. My peeps will want these. They know what actinolite is, and they don't want the other things in it too. So congratulations. This one's inner child.
Isn't it? I noticed that too. It's super special.
So inner child, I'm just going to teach you. They're gone, but just hang out for a minute. This is where the classroom begins. Do you see this little outline here? Do you see that shadow? So this is another quartz point that was growing into, do you see how it's hexagonal? 1, 2, 3, you can tell. It's sort of an elongated hexagon, but this is another quartz point, so that we call that an interruption. But when there was another point growing in it, and then when they sliced it, they sliced that point off, that's called an inner child. And it was a twin. This one lost its twins. There's one twin there and a second twin there. Do you see it? Isn't that beautiful? Those are nature's fingerprints right there. Isn't that beautiful? It just makes me fall in love with crystals all over again. You can see the etching there where they polished the entering quartz point off. There's never a day when I'm not entranced by the crystals. After all these years, I think I love them more now than I ever did before, right? Yeah, it's like a parent and a child. That's exactly right. And you'll see that sometimes where like one point will grow and then another point sort of grows off, or you'll see one with two on the sides. Super magical. Is the big piece gone? Who got the big piece?
Katana Allen?
Katana got the big piece, girl.
And it is 75 pounds.
Hold on. It is 75 pounds of healing for Katana. Congratulations to you. Oh my god. That means I have to kiss it. Put my little lips right there for you. So much love to you, Katana. You're gonna love this piece, and I will tell you, it's a good price. Like I would buy it at that price, and I'm picky. I see a lot of beautiful things, but that is a very good. That's a good exchange for that piece. Love, love, love to you. I think we should send Katana our book of blessings with that.
Yes.
Don't you think?
Yes, that's a good idea. I'll write that
I'm
down.
going to send you a signed copy of my book of blessings, Katana, with your gorgeous big beauty. Congratulations to you. Aw, I love that so much. I think the generators are gone, Deborah, but we'll let you know. Do you guys want to do any winners now, or do you want me to keep on?
Let's do one big quantity one.
Let's do it.
So I was thinking these black agate rings that I'm...
Oh, let's do that. Okay, well, I'm obsessed with these.
I know. I think these ones are my favorite out of all of them.
Are they?
Yeah.
I love them too. Okay. We'll do this ring, and then we'll come back to winners. You guys okay? How you doing? I'm obsessed with this ring. So the one on my middle finger is my personal one. And then the other fingers are ones that are available. I only have 32 of these. Is that right? Yeah, only 32 of these. I wish I had more. They're $69. These are your shadow rings for the season. They are fully adjustable in sterling silver. Open on the back. And you can adjust these from a size 3 to a size, someone said 11, so now I'm saying 3 to 11. This is all black agate, and then in the center what they did is they bezel set another black agate stone. Do you see that? people stop me on the street because I wear my purple one from the live sale and my blue one from the live sale. If you've been collecting these, because my gemstone, my jewelry designer makes these. This is the last color he has though, so you'll have the whole collection. Black agate is protective, it's clearing, it's grounding, it's stabilizing to your central nervous system. It helps you overcome shock and grief too. And one of the reasons why black agate is so helpful is it helps to create a barrier between you and fear. Fear is what prevents you from living a full, happy life because you're worried, well, what if that happens? What if this happens? You know what I mean? It's like, think of people on the airplane, like I was saying, when I'm traveling and I'm like, wee, and I look over and they're like gripping their seat because they're so afraid. Fear keeps you from living your life. So I love a ring like this because every time you look down, you can tell yourself, I'm safe. I should live my life. I should not have fear. I should not be afraid. I will not be afraid, right? And so I like to wear jewelry like that, to use jewelry like that as a reminder. Don't be afraid. Come fly on an airplane with me. I'll give you a glass of champagne, and by the time we take off, we'll be laughing so hard you won't even know that we took off. I should host that. I should be like, look, listen, if you're afraid, fly with me. You won't even know. I'll be cracking jokes, and you'll be like, really? We took off already? Oh, Adara Music is coming. I love it. It says, I'm also worried about plane rides, but in 1 week I'll be there at SGHQ. Fear will not stop me. That's right. Well, we're having our retreat. So every year I do a free retreat for my students. The first 100 to RSVP get to come here for 2.5 days and hang out with me and do breathwork class and belly dance class and meditation in person. So I do that every year, and so that's happening next week, and my students are very excited about that. So, and some of them are flying for the first time, which is so exciting. I know. Well, I do it. It's kind of like, it's not a fancy retreat because we don't charge for it. But it's like, I think sometimes when you pay too much for a retreat, even if you're getting like fancy food and fancy stuff, it's like, it's almost more fun when it's just easier and there isn't all of that. I don't know. So anyway, they don't have to pay for their classes. We give them snacks. It's going to be super, super, super fun. I know. So anyway, those of you who are coming, I am so excited to hug you next week. And Thursday is our the book launch of Book of Blessings. So if you're around, would love to come by Thursday. I'll be here from 3 to 8 p.m. signing your books. So please come and see me too. Okay. All right. So congratulations. We'll come back and let you know who got those. And then would you like to announce some other things? Let's do that. Little lemon water break.
Okay, so the tourmaline and moonstone spheres.
Okay, the rubellite, moonstone, and smoky quartz spheres. You ready?
Cindy Ralston and Renee Helton.
Cindy Ralston and Renee Helton. Congratulations, you guys.
Ghost Nikki and Tracy Butler.
Ghost Nikki and Tracy Butler got those 4. So those are going home to beautiful homes. We're excited for you.
And we sold 2 medium-sized grape chalcedonies.
Okay, 2 medium grape chalcedonies went to
Ghost Nikki and Cindy Nolan.
Okay, Ghost Nikki and Cindy Nolan for the medium size. That means we have 7 left of those if you are interested. The ultimate goddess stone for indulgence, celebration, and intoxication.
And we do still have the large one.
Okay, and the large ones are still available for you too. Okay.
And the actinolite and quartz generators.
Yes, actinolite generators.
Medium went to Tia Manning and Deanna Franco.
Tia Manning and Deanna Franco.
Cindy Ralston and Ghost Nikki.
Cindy Ralston, Ghost Nikki. Congratulations, you guys.
Cassie Thompson and Melissa.
Cassie Thompson and Melissa.
That was Melissa Milzinski. I'm so sorry, Melissa.
No, you're fine. Melissa, are we pronouncing it right? Milzinski, is that correct? Let us know, because we don't like to mispronounce your name. So Melissa got this one.
And it also went to Melissa Sales and
Melissa
Janelle.
Sales and Janelle. Congratulations.
Carissa and Debbie.
Carissa and Debbie.
Stephanie Allred and Cindy Nolan.
Stephanie Allred and Cindy Nolan. Congratulations.
Yes. And we know the double terminated quartz went to Katana Allen.
And Katana got that. Yay, Melissa Milzinski said we pronounced it correctly. Cheers,
Yay!
Alexis. Nicely done. Kudos go to Alexis. Love it. Okay, congratulations.
And the black agate rings.
Okay. Is that all of the actinolite generators? Did you do the large ones too?
Did I? Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Okay, no worries.
The large went to Renee, Denise, and Leah.
Renee, Denise, and Leah, or is it Leah? Which one? Which Leah is it?
Remain. Leah.
Oh, is it Leah Remain or Leah? Let us know, Leah, too. Congratulations, you guys. So that's for the large actinolite and quartz generators.
And actually, we'll save the rings.
Okay, so we'll come back to the rings. I'm going to keep wearing mine so you can see it. I love this ring so much, so enjoy that one. Congratulations to those of you who are getting them. The 2020 retreat, every year we try to make it better. Other than having aliens land here in the parking lot next year, I'm not sure exactly how we're going to do that. Breathwork and belly dance is going to keep us very busy. Okay. This is, he's very heavy. This is, I'm calling this Alexis's Buddha. We all love this Buddha so much. It is very heavy. I'm holding it for you. Which number is this one, Alexis, by the way?
Number 4.
Okay. This Buddha is $299. It has been custom, I don't even know what you would say. I mean, it is absolutely encrusted with peridot, quartz, and what is the green epidote?
Yes.
Green epidote. And then in the front, he has the most beautiful chlorite and quartz generator. It fits perfectly in there. You could affix it in there, but I kind of like the idea of leaving it not glued or attached. So if you want to meditate with this and then put it back in, but it fits like it was made for it. Isn't that beautiful? So who's getting this one? I'm so excited.
He went to Nancy.
Nancy got it. Congratulations, Nancy. You will love this statue. I want to show you the back of it too. I mean, every inch. And this was all handmade.
By Team SG.
By Team SG with so much love. He's even got little gold, sort of like little details around him. Beautiful. So Alexis's Buddha is gone. Congratulations, Nancy. I want to see a picture of this in your space.
Yes.
Whether that goes in the center of an altar, I can't even imagine. So, and I'll tell you something. If you wanted to put that outside, it's been lacquered. So it will hold up. I have a Buddha statue. It isn't encrusted with stones like yours, Nancy. But it does have the holder, and I have a quartz point in it, and it's outside, and it does perfectly well. So you might even think about adding that to like an outdoor altar or something like that. We're super excited for you. Oh, that's so excited. So she said she'll show us where she fits it. Yay! Okay. Are you looking at the fluorite bowls?
Yes. This one's chipped. I just noticed.
Let me see.
It's not huge, but it's right here.
Okay.
There's a little.
Oh, there is a minor chip in this one. Okay.
I think that snuck right by.
It probably did. It's so minor, you guys. So let me see. These are the most beautiful fluorite bowls I've ever seen. So it's so minor, I don't think you'll notice it, but let me show you where it is in the bowl, because I wouldn't want you to get it home and say, oh, there's a tiny little chip. Do you see right here? It's right here, which is why we didn't see it, but it's just the tiniest little, maybe if I turn it this way, because I just want to make sure you see before you buy. It's so tiny, but we're picky, and we know you are too, so we want to show you. Okay, so this one with its little tiny chip, it's wabi-sabi. I only have 3 of these. These are the only 3 that exist in the world. These were hand carved for us. These are fluorite bowls with flowers. Isn't it incredible? Look at that. I wanted one, but it's not for me, and they're so beautiful. Look at the bottom. It's like a Monet painting. Isn't that incredible? So I have one of the large. This The retail value on this is $9.99. Our price is $6.99. Isn't that beautiful? Oof. Look at that. And then I have 2 of the small, and these are $5.49. Again, the flowers are all hand carved. Each one of these took close to a month to make. When you think about it that way, how much would you charge for something that took you a month to make out of stone, right? And so the original piece of stone, just so you know, the original piece of stone that they started out with to create this was 5 times the size. Isn't that incredible? I mean, a piece of rough like this to carve down and create the most beautiful bowl that literally in my life, I've never seen anything more beautiful than it. I've seen Lalique crystal and some really beautiful things in my travels and in my life, but nothing in real stone. Isn't it incredible? So there's the large, again, $6.99. Retail value is close to $1,000. The small, I have 2, $5.49. Retail value is $7.99. So good luck to those of you who are called to those. Aren't they beautiful? Collector's items, holiday. I mean, this is, what's really funny is I went on vacation last year and I went into a little gift shop and they had crystal by a company called Dahm, D-A-H-M, which is beautiful crystal, Dahm crystal. They're internationally known. They had a bowl that almost looked like this in crystal for $2,000. It wasn't even in stone. It was made out of glass. And I thought, I'd much rather have a real gemstone version with hand-carved flowers, and it turns out to be a third of the price, right, when you get the real deal. So anyway, I mean, I think crystal is beautiful too, but I love working with natural stone. Fluorite is the stone of understanding your soul's path and purpose. Why did you choose this lifetime? What are you here to do? What's your reason for being alive, right? Aren't they beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, if any of these are left, I won't be sad because maybe one will make it to my home. I think they're so beautiful. This would be a beautiful wedding gift. If you know someone who's getting married who's very close to you, would be a beautiful, I mean, beyond Christmas, holiday gift, Hanukkah gift. So be thinking ahead too. These took 6 months for us to get them. So it's not anything that we will have again in the future. So if you're like, well, I don't know, maybe they'll have them back one day, we won't have these back. We move on to different designs and different things. So isn't it gorgeous? It's true. When you see the crystal companies, like it's very expensive to get something that's beautiful, but it's man-made. You know what I mean? As opposed to something that's carved out of a natural material. So yes, I think all the rubellite spheres are gone. The 4 spheres are gone. We have a couple of other spheres to show you, though. Do you want me to do the green garnet? Let's do that. Okay, these are, I have 34 of these. These are some of the rarest spheres I've ever brought you. And the reason I chose to bring them to you, this is green garnet. Green garnet is the only green stone that does it all. It attracts prosperity. It creates physical healing, and it brings fertility as well. People ask me for grossular garnet spheres all the time, and it's like, good luck. You can actually see the garnets. So it's grossular garnet. Do you see each one of those is the garnet in matrix? Isn't that beautiful? It's just covered. These are the most beautiful quality green garnet spheres I've ever seen in my life. Okay, our price on these, we have 34. They are 3 inches. They are $190. Retail value is $360. So you are getting, what is that, almost 50% off?
Yes.
One thing I forgot to tell you. Can I tell you something really exciting? I totally forgot. I think we all forgot. I made a perfume today. Can I tell you a little? No. Grossularite and Savarite are different. If this was a Savarite garnet sphere, do you want to estimate the value? I wouldn't know. I've never seen a Savarite sphere this size. I don't think they exist. But if there was a Savarite garnet sphere this size, I would guess close to $1 million. If it existed. I have seen Savo garnets like cut faceted. I've seen like bigger raw pieces of Savo garnet. A sphere would be probably close to multiple hundreds of thousands, but probably closer to 1 million. If you see one for a good price, you should get it. Send it to me, I'll buy it. Not for $1 million, but I mean, if you can get it close to $200, I'll take it. I like almandine too, but almandine doesn't bring prosperity. Green garnet is known for attracting wealth. And so a lot of people come to me looking for grossular garnet because they want to put it in their pocket or add it to their prosperity altar or something like that. So it's health, wealth, and abundance on every level. But it's one of the only stones that brings health and wealth combined. So that is grossular garnet. Isn't that gorgeous in Matrix? And so 2 things I'm going to tell you. First of all, these are coming on stands that have little crystals on them. We're doing little special stands for you today. We had these stands custom made for us. Aren't they beautiful? They look like little tiaras. So your sphere is going to sit on a crown.
It's so pretty.
Isn't that beautiful? So that's just our little gift to you with these spheres. Aren't they gorgeous? So again, I wish I had more of these. I have 34 of these, and then I don't have a single one left. And we're not getting any more of these before. We have nothing else in the queue for these. This was just a sort of a special lucky find. They're not real crystals on the stands. I wish they were. They're just little, Swarovski crystals. They're not real. But it looks like a little tiara, doesn't it? I don't know about you. I never find pretty sphere stands. So my team had these made. I find the wooden ones or the plastic ones, and those are okay. But I just think having really, really, really pretty stands, like jewelry for your crystals, is important. So we had these made. Aren't they fun? So that's your little gift. And then, so I made a perfume today. I was inspired, led, and it's called Boom Ganesha. So I've made Boom Shiva before, which is, a power blend, a wisdom blend, a knowledge blend. Today I made the ultimate success and manifestation perfume called Boom Ganesha. Everybody who buys anything in today's live gemstone sale as my gift gets the first test of it for free. Isn't that fun? You don't have to say anything. There's no notes in it. But make sure you look in your box, because you're getting a vial of the ultimate, like I said, the ultimate success and manifestation perfume. And it's not available yet. It won't be available for weeks. So you're going to get the first preview. It is buchu, laurel, bergamot, basil, and hyssop for success, manifestation. And hyssop's interesting. What hyssop does is it helps you not focus on other people's opinions so that you can focus on your own energy and your own manifestation and your own creation. I thought that was a really interesting note to add to that blend. So it's a pure essential oil blend. You're the first to experience it. Of course, I want to hear what you think of it. But no matter what you buy today, whether it's a cluster or a ring or a sphere or anything, you're going to get a little vial of this in your package, and that's your Boom Ganesha. So enjoy that. It's a little fun gift from me to you. I made it today, and I looked over at Amanda in Brooklyn, and I was like, do you think you guys could pour out little testers of that for everybody who shops in the gemstone sale? And they were like, of course we could. So it's free. I don't know. When the final bottle comes, it's part of a little grid that we've made. So I don't know what they're actually going to ultimately charge for it. They'll probably do a drop down where you can just get the perfume. All of our essential oil blends tend to be $34. But you're getting quite a bit of it as a gift today. So enjoy that. You may not even need the bottle when it comes, right? I know. Yeah, HYSSOP. I think we have one more ring tonight. Do you guys want to see which one it is? Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you, this is not an 8.5. Let me see where.
I was thinking the same thing because I
it's
just
not,
tried it on.
No.
It's
a 6.5.
I was just about to say I'm a size 6, and it was a tiny bit loose. I would say 6.5.
Okay, so this is a 6.5. It says 8.5 on our sheet, but it's not. It's not. It's a 6.5. And if you don't want it, I'll keep it because now it fits me. I realized this is 6.5. This is a beautiful two-tone ring by Momo of Mercurius Designs, and it is a cut and faceted rose quartz in sterling and gold. Look at that band. Look at the thickness of that band. The Ankh, by the way, is known as the key of life in ancient Egypt, and the priests used to use it. They believed that if they held it to the nose of the dead, that it would revive them, which is why the Ankh, to people who don't know Egyptian history, is also known as the symbol of life, but they don't know why. That's why, because the priests thought they could revive people using that. It's the key to the doorway of life. So I only have one of these. It's a 6.5, and it's $235. Isn't that magic? Again, look at the back. That's a ring and a half. So good luck to anybody who is feeling called to that one, because it's pretty amazing. In fact, I think I'm going to wear it for the rest of the show because I like it. Gorgeous. Rose quartz is the universal stone of love. It's got rose quartz of all the love stones, because you think about it, you've got rhodochrosite, you've got rhodonite, you've got chrysoprase, you've got rose quartz, you've got girasol, which is a lighter, sort of more translucent rose quartz. You've got pink tourmaline. There's a lot of stones that we consider love stones, but the universal love stone, what I think of is the agape stone. Agape, in Greek, there are multiple names for love. Agape is universal love, and storge is the kind of love that a mother has for her child. And eros is the erotic love that you have for your partner. So there's different kinds of love. Rose quartz is agape. It's universal love. It's the love that you have for our planet. It's the love that you have for all living beings. It's the love that you have for animals. It's just your universal love center. And so that's why I like it, because it just channels that universal frequency. Cue siren. Did Renee get it? Yay! Congratulations, Renee. This is sort of a girasol-ish piece, actually. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. And Renee, it's open on the back. Momo does it right. He's a trained magician, so he knows how to create beautiful jewelry. So cheers to everlasting love. If you think about it, right, rose quartz is the universal agape stone of unconditional and everlasting love. And then you have the two ankhs on the either side, which is the key to life, right? So it's like this breath of love, breath of life. Love, love, love that so much. So congratulations, you guys. I know. You want to do the one? Okay.
Yeah, speaking of rose quartz.
So Momo also makes wands, which means that a lot of us get in trouble. I only have one of them, which I'm really proud of that, because I could easily hoard his wands and I don't. So I have shared his collection with other people. This wand, let me tell you what's on it first, to Ursula's request, and then I will. This is the only wand of the show. It is, I think this is a laser or diamantina. What kind of quartz is this one?
I believe it's laser.
Is it laser?
Yeah.
Okay. Which number is the wand?
It's number 15.
Okay. So like I said, there's only one of these. It's laser quartz from Brazil on the bottom. Think of laser quartz as like the ace of swords in the in the tarot, right? It's sort of like cutting through confusion to create clarity. That's what I think of as laser points. Then you've got Larimar for emotional healing. You have the beautiful Vajra on the other side of this, which is a symbol from Southeast Asia of protection and transformation. You have Rainbow Moonstone here for fulfillment and fruition. Then you have the Ankh, of course, right? Like I just said, key of life, key, the breath of life. You have a cut and faceted citrine here for prosperity. And then you have the Sri Yantra, multi-dimensional symbol of communication and wisdom and healing and peace. Cut faceted rose quartz here for love. You have a beautiful sterling silver Buddha talisman over the front. You have another Ankh here. I just love the way he does it. It's like all these hidden messages and meanings. You have labradorite here as a counterpoint to the rainbow moonstone down here. This is new beginnings, new moon work, visioning. You have the Hamza, which means 5 in Arabic. The Hamza represents 5 sacred blessings, also known as the hand of Fatima in the Muslim faith. Then you have a polished moldavite, which is for astral travel and communication. Another Ankh, key of life. You have the Eye of Horus here, and then you have a beautiful rose quartz terminated point. So that was fun to teach you about. This beautiful wand is $800. Retail value is close to $1,400. Everything is sterling silver. and then gold over sterling. And every single, they're like tentacles. Every little single circle is handcrafted. You have to really think about what goes into a tool like this. I think it's worth more like 15, 16, 1700 when you look at it from that perspective. Isn't it beautiful? So what you can do is you can open a circle with a wand like this. You can send and receive universal love energy with a wand like this. You can activate your grids. If you're in my class, you see me do this all the time to activate grids. You can call in wisdom, you can send healing to the planet, you can receive grounding energy from the planet. This is a priestessing tool. Did Andrew get it? Cheers to you, Andrew. May it serve you well in your magical practice and in all of your ceremonies. It's probably one of my only Momo wands for a while, so congratulations and enjoy that one. And you know what's really cool about that? It's a very feminine wand in a lot of ways, although there's constant balance. There's the moonstone with the labradorite, right, upper, lower, and all of that rose quartz, but it is also a very masculine wand too. This is the union of what I would say the masculine with that beautiful laser point, so linear, so direct, so focused, with the feminine, with the rose quartz, opening and softening and allowing and breathing through, right? It's like this beautiful balance of left, right, masculine, feminine, an open heart, light and shadow, right? It's everything together. So congratulations to you. Feels good in your hand too, so enjoy that, Andrew. Oh my goodness. Which magician ring, Renee? Tell me. Tell me which one you're in love with. I have so much jewelry being custom designed for holidays, so I'm excited. Maybe something that you're in love with is something that's on the way too. Larmar it's so divine feminine, it's very watery, it's emotional healing and purification. It's really good for post-traumatic stress disorder, also really good for postpartum depression. It really helps to heal the emotion. So you'll be happy to know that my jewelry designer is creating a version of this for you. I custom designed it. So he had this design in his repertoire. So I showed him a picture of this ring. And so he has custom designed this for me. It's going to have different stones. It's going to have moonstone and labradorite. And then I did the triple goddess, the triple moon design down the sides. So a version of that ring is coming. I won't have much of it. I think we got 100 pieces. So when it comes, I'll try to let you guys know first. You sure can. Yeah, I showed it to him and he's like, I have this design. I don't know if he made it originally. And so it's different. It's inspired by this, but it has different stones. Then it'll have the crescents with the full moon and the crescents on either side going down the side. It's coming. And it's two-tone. It's sterling silver with gold over sterling. Isn't it beautiful? It's going to be closer to $200, that one, because it is thick sterling and gold over sterling. So stay tuned for that one. But I will try to let you guys know in advance. It's one of my favorite things. So I'll keep you guys posted. Okay. I don't know if I want kombucha. I've been drinking lemon water today because I go through a thing where all I want is lemon water. Seriously, somebody from my team went over today to get me lemons from 7-Eleven because I was like, I eat lemons sometimes. Is that weird?
I love lemon.
I don't know what it is. My doctor says if you crave lemons, it's because you ate something fatty during a meal and the lemons help to metabolize it. So I drink about 16 ounces of lemon water a day. I put turmeric and ginger and sometimes I put fresh sage or rosemary or mint or other things in it, but it's really good too. Do you eat them too? Do you ever eat them with salt? Am I the only one that puts salt on a lemon and eats it?
Ooh, it's so good.
Anyway, it's really good for you. But, kombucha is too.
I actually really like putting salt on, it sounds weird, but I like putting salt on watermelon. Like not
salt
a ton,
on watermelon, good.
Just a little bit, right? Yeah.
No, it's real good.
And cantaloupe
Look,
cantaloupe.
Salt makes flavor pop,
yeah,
right? Like, so anything
good,
we put salt on. You eat them with tequila? I like that. You're my kind of girl, Cassie Thompson. You should come over to my house and we can hang out. Scarlett too.
Do you have you ever seen where they like take a hole out of the peel, the watermelon skin?
No.
And then they just like dunk the bottle into the watermelon and just let it soak up overnight in the refrigerator, and then it's just like an alcoholic watermelon.
Have you ever taken, so what I do when we're like on vacation, if we want to do something fun, so I cut pineapple, especially if we're somewhere tropical, we can get it really fresh. And you lay the slices down in like a very thin kind of saucepan, and you can do whatever your custom mixture is. So I blend a little bit of rum with some lime juice and a little bit of sugar, and you just pour just a thin layer over it, and then the next day you can just eat your pineapple slice.
That sounds so good.
It's so good. Anyway, we digressed, but that's why you're here. You like it, and we're famous for it.
Should try a shot of raspberry vodka with a lemon dipped in salt. I'm down to try that.
See, I'm telling you, this is why we are friends. Like, we could have can you imagine if we had a gem show together and then we close this room down, all of a sudden you turn around, there's like tequila, there's pineapples, there's, I don't even know what's happening. Carla's like, I must have missed an interesting conversation. Anyway, back to stones. But that's how you know it's not just about stones. We're having a good time other than that too. Salt on rhubarb, I've done that actually. And that is good, I have to say. I like a rhubarb pie. I'm like one of those old school people. I like it, but almost nobody has it anymore. And then there's donuts, Lola Bunny.
Liz Dan said, that's how I got my third girl, tequila Jenga, with my friend in Hawaii.
Listen, however you get there, you know what I mean? Cheryl's like, sold. Okay.
All right.
No, this is number 9, huh? Okay, this I have 19 of. I'm going to tell you right now. I think this is really cool. So what I've done for you is I've taken our largest size of petrified wood spheres. Okay? This is to get your altar ready for shadow season. Ancient wisdom, channeling your shadows, staying safe during the shadow season. So these are the largest, most beautiful petrified wood spheres that we have. They're all the colors: red, purple, blue, beige, brown, black, everything beautiful. Comes in a stand. And then you're getting a gemstone skull in either red aventurine for grounding or green aventurine for expansion. And then you're getting an intuitively chosen Palo Santo piece. You're either getting a Palo Santo bracelet, a feather Palo Santo necklace, or an engraved Palo Santo plate that we make here at SG with the Hunab Ku, which is a symbol of a portal in consciousness. So it's like the portal between life and death, a portal between the present moment and other realms, other dimensions of reality. It's a really beautiful, they call it the cosmic butterfly. It's been our symbol for Soul Shift this year. So the price, I have 19 of these. It's $60 for all 3 pieces. So for $60, you get your petrified wood sphere on a stand, you get a gemstone skull, and you get either a necklace, a bracelet, or a carved plate made out of Palo Santo. Our price on these 3 together is $99. So enjoy. Honestly, it's just a little fun offering for you to have some grounding tools. Super fun, right? If you get the necklace, by the way, which I think about half of you will, I just want to show you. These are hand carved. The bracelets are handmade too. Everything's hand carved by my Palo Santo person, who is, I will just tell you, my Palo Santo supplier is ethical. He does not harvest wood from young trees. I mean, he is so staunch about where his pieces come from and how they're harvested. He has all the paperwork, every piece of documentation. So if you ever see those things in social, like, don't buy Palo Santo, they're killing young trees, and they're not, like, please don't. People don't know what they're talking about sometimes. And if that's happening, that's terrible. But that's not what's happening with us. So every piece from me comes from him. I don't buy Palo Santo from anyone else in the world. And it's because he's ethical. And he's the one, by the way, who gifted me the shelves that are in my crystal room. Have you seen that? I've gone live a couple of times to show them. I have shelves at home that he carved me out of Palo Santo that are on my wall with crystals sitting on them. And those are from old, non-endangered trees. And by the way, he sent me a video last week of the replanting So not only do they not harvest from young trees, but they are constantly replanting the forest. He's a good human being. The shelves are pretty rad. So congratulations. We'll come back and let you know who got those pieces. But I love these. And you can smell it. Like, you can wear it all day. It's like a constant filtering of your energy, and it's just a beautiful way to carry that medicine with you. It's beautiful. My whole room smells like Palo Santo because of those shelves. It's a pretty amazing experience.
Shall we announce some winners?
Let's do winners.
Okay, so the black agate rings.
My ring.
Ghost Nikki and Scarlet Pate.
Ghost Nikki and Scarlet. Congrats, girls.
Tiffany Keith and Lena.
Tiffany Keith and Lena.
Laurel and Renee Helton.
Laurel and Renee Helton.
Teresa and Deanna.
Teresa and Deanna.
Serafina and Mel Kit.
Serafina and Mel Kit. Congratulations, you guys.
Karen Carly and Carla.
Karen, Carly, and Carla.
Jerica and Stephanie G.
Jerica and Stephanie G.
Lori Knight and Renee Nelson.
I don't want the lemon to like come hitting me in the face. Lori Knight and Renee Nelson. Congratulations, girls.
Michelle Nasello and Diana.
Michelle Nasello and Diana.
Dot Longmore and Stephanie Allred.
Dot Longmore and Stephanie Allred.
Miss Mango and Janelle.
Miss Mango and Janelle.
Veretta and Carissa.
Veretta and Carissa.
Julia and Angela Snyder.
Julia and Angela Snyder.
Mercy Hoover and Ruby.
Mercy Hoover and Ruby.
Georgia and Shiva.
Georgia and Shiva.
And Extreme Love and April.
And Extreme Love and April. Congratulations, you guys. You guys all got the ring that I love so much. And I'm thrilled that you did. I hope you love it. Me too. Deanna said she gets so many compliments on her purple one. I wore my purple one into the office today before I switched into this one. People stop me on the street for that ring. For this ring in purple. And I'm always like, thank you for the compliment. You cannot have it. Normally I will give people things if they're like, oh, I love that shawl. I've taken my shawl off in Trader Joe's and just handed it to people before. And what's funny too is this is weird, but I've started to carry my harem pants around.
Oh.
Because people are like, I love your pants, and I will just pull a pair out of my, it's weird, but I just pull a pair out of my purse and I'm like, you want some? And
I
they're like,
think it's nice. It's very nice.
if you're in Trader Joe's and you like something, chances are I have it in my bag and I'll just give it to you. And Zoe will say things, if people say, oh, I like your mom's pants, she'll say, ask her, she probably has a pair in her bag that she'll give to you. So now I've got Zoe coming to me going, do you have that in your bag? That lady wants that. And I'm like, I don't have that in my bag. I don't have everything in my bag. Thank you. Tiffany loves how weird I am. Thank you for that. I am weird. But you know what? You should see the look on people's face when I give them the pants. Because they're into it and it happens. I sell our harem pants. That's where, so they're all from sagegoddess.com. I don't know if we have any in stock right now. I'm going to tell you a secret. Those harem pants, you will, if you start wearing them, you'll never want to wear anything else. They are so soft and so comfortable, and they hide a myriad of body flaws. They're very flattering. I think they're like $20 on sagegoddess.com. So anyway, if you want them, they're there.
Lapis pendants.
Let's do lapis pendants.
And would you like me to fill your cup up so you don't get hit in the face with lemon?
I appreciate it, but no, it's okay. Thank you, because I've measured out my...
how much you want.
How much.
Got it.
Yeah. Okay. No, I appreciate it. I try not to drink more than 16 ounces a day of lemon water. I have a whole thing with my lemon water. Is it weird? I do that. At home I have it with turmeric and ginger, but right now I don't have that. Okay.
Number 21.
All right, Adelie, we'll put the link up for you for the harem pants and make sure you have access to those because they're super fun. Okay. I have 28 of these necklaces. I had these made because I wanted these. I'm not going to tell you the price before I tell you what they are so that you know what they are and you have a fair chance to get at them. Okay. They're all slightly different, by the way, because they're handmade. So I'm just going to show you. I mean, not radically different, but do you see, like, one pendant is a little bit longer, the other one's a little bit wider. Okay, so like that one's longer, but this one's wider. So that you saw that. Okay. They're all beautiful, though. I mean, there's no wrong way to go. So, and they're all open on the back, which you want. You know, you want to be able to see your stone and feel the energy of it through the back. Okay. These are transmitter pendants. Lapis lazuli, if you have my crystal lore book, read this section on lapis. If you don't have the book, get the book and read the section on lapis. It's a really good book about the history of all your stones. So Cleopatra had the walls of her palace inlaid with this stone because she thought it brought her power, okay? Universal power and immortality, which clearly it did not. And so what I have noticed with lapis in my own practice is that it's a channeling stone. That's why I call it a transmitter piece. You can use it as a transmitter in a ring. You can also use it as a transmitter in a necklace. So if you want to use it that way, you set the intention when you start wearing this, that this will be your transmitter piece. This will be your channeling piece. So when you wear it, you hear more clearly, you see more clearly, you feel more clearly. And that's what lapis is all about. It's also a stone of confidence, empowerment. Does that help you? These are all rough cut. And that's what I wanted. If you're going to work with lapis as a channeling piece, you do not want it polished. My transmitter ring is a rough ring. That's why I've had rough rings for you already, but I didn't have a rough pendant to go with it, so this was completing your set. Aren't they pretty? And they're all sterling silver, and they're really nicely done. Like, they're weighty. They're not cheap settings. Sometimes you see stuff out there and it's like not chunky. You know what I mean? I like a nice solid piece. So, remind me where these were again? 21, okay. I have 28 of these. They are $49 a piece. For a transmitter necklace. Aren't they beautiful? You could wear it high. You could wear it lower. I would wear mine lower, like about here. Because I think it's kind of sexy right there. I know, aren't they pretty? And I wish I had more of these too, and I just don't. When it's stuff for the gemstone sale, it's stuff that people can't carve a lot of or make a lot of for me. So we have smaller quantities, but they're my favorite things. Look, even the back is beautiful. Look at the gold on the back of that piece. That's how you know you've got really, really, really beautiful lapis. So enjoy. That is a priestessing piece for sure. Thank you for that, Teresa. I really appreciate that. I know. Well, lapis has held the attention of queens and priestesses since the beginning of time. It just has. And that's why I'm saying if you love the history of your stones, read the Crystal Lore book. I think you'll really enjoy it. I try to detail as much of the history of, especially some of these stones that have been used throughout history, right? We find it in the breastplates of Tutankhamun. We find it in the relics of the walls of the Palace of Cleopatra. It was being mined in Egypt at the time. And so Cleopatra quarantined the mine. So nobody could even mine it if it wasn't being used exclusively for her and her palace. Which is, I guess, what you do when you're a queen and you really love something. You're like, and this is now my mine and no one else can have it. And because she thought it made her immortal and powerful, and she didn't really want anyone else being immortal and powerful. And you can see why. Right? Good stuff. All right, congratulations, you guys. Very excited for you for that. Next up is something very special to my heart. I don't know if I will need this or not. So I just came back from the Springfield Gem Show, Springfield, Massachusetts, and I brought you a present. This is a blue and purple tourmaline heart. It's got a little pink in there too. Do you see that? It's kind of hard to show you the colors. But it is blue, purple, and pink tourmaline. Isn't it pretty? I know. Isn't it gorgeous? So, I don't know what it's worth. I really don't. I think I paid $40 or $45 for it wholesale, so it's worth probably, I would say, at least $100. And I just think it's sweet. Blue tourmaline is I would say, the most powerful throat and third eye chakra stone that you can work with. This is going to help you, it makes me emotional. This is going to help you communicate your heart. And so as I was buying this piece, I knew I was saving it for tonight. I carried it home in my medicine bag. It really is near and dear to my heart. I carried it home in my personal medicine bag, so it hasn't touched anything else other than what's in there, which is stones from Glastonbury, stones from Machu Picchu, and really special things in my medicine bag. So I carried it back, and I knew I was going to give it away tonight, and the message I got was, this is for somebody who has something on their heart that they need to communicate to someone important in their life, but they either don't know how to do it, or they're not courageous enough to do it yet. Does that make sense? I took very good care of it all the way up to this point. And now from here, see that pink? Isn't it gorgeous? Wait till you see it in person. And wait till you hold it up to, like, do you see the blue and purple, Alexis? Isn't that beautiful? Wait till you hold it up to the light. Like, you're going to be enchanted. So who did I carry this home for? All the way from Massachusetts through Charlotte, North Carolina, back to Los Angeles, California. One of you, I did this for you. All right, I've got it. I felt a little up my spine. Nicole Bree. Nicole Bree. I carried this stone home across the entire United States in my little medicine bag for you. And I hope that it heals your heart, opens your heart. My spirit guides are telling me it's really time for you to open your heart. So Nicole Bree, we're all sending you just a big burst of love tonight and a whole bunch of heart healing as you work with this piece. I knew it was meant for somebody, and now I know who. Congratulations, you guys. That was really special. Even Alexis didn't know I was doing that.
Mm-hmm. I matches your dress, too.
It does, kind of. I love it. I really did. I was walking by this booth, and it was sitting in the tray, and I walked by, and I walked past it, and I walked by, and I went back, and I'm like just connected to it. And I didn't buy anything else from him, and so I said, how much is that? And he told me, and it didn't matter. When I'm buying something for a gift, I don't tell people that I'm buying it as a gift, because my fear is that they would try to give it away to me. And sometimes they do that, but I always like to make it a good exchange, right? Isn't it sweet? I'm super sneaky sometimes. Congratulations to you. Thrilled for you. It's a beautiful piece, isn't it? Alexis likes it too. It's Pisces approved. It is. It's really, really a good piece. Oh yeah, she's here. Marie, look 2 comments above your comment and you'll find Nicole. Mwah. Enjoy it, girl. All right. That went to the right home. Woo! Okay, now you lead me. You want to do the aura clusters? Let's do that, because I'm super stoked about those. Is that okay?
Yes, that's perfect.
Okay. I love these so much. I know you will too. These were custom made for me. And I got to choose the 3 colors. And I wanted green, blue, and purple because that's the peacock Pantone. We have 14 of these. Which one is this one, Alexis? Oh, here we go. Okay, we have 14 of these. They're $120 a piece. They're all 5.5 to 6 inches. That's the lowest price I've ever found, seen, offered, whatever, on aura clusters. You will not find them for less. And that's because we had these custom made for us, and so you get to enjoy the benefit of that. Aren't these gorgeous? I know, just enjoy it. Aura quartz is permanently bonded metals to quartz, so it doesn't wash off, it doesn't soak off. It's a permanent bonding. It combines all the metaphysical properties of those metals, including strength, tenacity, fortitude, courage, with, and this one's Lemurian, by the way, of course, with all the properties of quartz, which is magnification. It's even aura treated on the bottom. So there isn't an unattractive side to be found. Aren't they beautiful? You can, oh, look at this one. Do you see in here? It's got all these little additional quartz points like stuck down in there. They're absolutely beautiful, you guys. So enjoy. Beautiful. Peacock energy, by the way, I mean, of course, these also correspond to the heart chakra, the throat chakra, and the third eye chakra and crown chakra. So this could be considered an upper chakra cluster too, because it's got all those colors. But then you could think of it as peacock energy, which is about protection, beauty, wisdom. That's all the things that peacock energy represents too. So what I do with this, you can charge your other stones on this. So let's say you have this piece of topaz. This is the gift with purchase from today. If you want to charge it and expand its energy, you can sit it in your cluster. And so if you were to come to my house right now, you would see all these little stones charging on my clusters like that. At the end of the day, what's fun too is you take your jewelry off and you can use this as a ring stand like this, which I do as well. And you can do that with any cluster, but it looks especially beautiful when it's a gorgeous peacock aura cluster. So enjoy those. I know you guys would be excited about those. I had the smaller ones on the website at my birthday a couple weeks ago, and I saved all of the bigger clusters for tonight for the live gemstone sale, so congratulations. It's true, you put your jewelry on there, you put your other crystals on there, you can get creative and do something else with it too, but I think they're just absolutely stunning. And I have 2 big rainbow clusters in my crystal room at home, and when people come over, and if I'm doing body work or they're meditating or they're just visiting, there's lots of beautiful things in that room. These are the first thing they comment on. Oh my God, what is that? Looks like candy, you know? So I think it's, you know, brings out the little kid in all of us. Anyway, I've had clusters that size in aura quartz in the past for double that. This is 50% less than my own price on aura quartz clusters in the past, because these were made for us, and I pass the savings on to you. So enjoy. I'm glad you guys are excited about that. Yes. Oh, is it time? Okay. Yeah. This is a mystery piece.
It's so incredible.
It is absolutely incredible.
Oh, and it's, oh yeah, it is on here.
Okay, yep, it's here. Okay, this is, doesn't it look like candy? If you ever want to see my crystal room, by the way, follow me on Instagram. That's where I do a lot of lives from my crystal room on Instagram. I show pictures on Instagram. So Instagram is where I do a lot of like the behind the scenes, at home type stuff. And I think it's funny because people follow me in different places for different things, but that's what our Instagram community really likes to see. So if you ever want to see more of that, make sure you're following @thesage_goddess on Instagram. Okay. You don't understand IG? You don't have to understand IG. Like, just get on there and do it. That's okay, Ursula. We'll walk you through it. You need to do IG. Even just to watch the lives and stuff, it's super fun. And I do more, like I said, it's funny because over time, like I don't know why I moved in that direction, but people on IG tend to like more home stuff, more kind of like last minute stuff. So anyway, I have fun with it too. Last night I was live with Zoe. Did you guys see that? We were smudging. It was super cute. She wanted to smudge and I was like, well, and I was like, do you mind if we go live? It'd be kind of fun. And they're like, no. She's like, no, let's do it. Okay. This green mineral, this is Shaman's Dream. Okay, this is Lodolite, garden quartz. It's a mix of minerals. And there's a lot going on here. There's goethite, which is really, this black down the front is goethite, which is a really good stone for overcoming anxiety. Really good for PTSD. This green mineral, however, is a relatively new inclusion that's coming up in garden quartz and lodolite, and I've heard different things from different people. Some people say they don't know what it is. Some people say it's a lighter chlorite inclusion. So this is kind of a mystery. By the way, there's a huge rainbow up this side, so when you get it, make sure you get that out in the sun because it's like this burst of a rainbow. So this particular generator is in the lines. So I want you to imagine what's really powerful about inclusions like this. This is like the trunk of a tree. You know how every circle is time passing, years passing? The distance between the lines in this generator could be thousands of years in the formation. What was happening right there? What was happening right there? What was happening right there? And sometimes I meditate and I ask the crystal, show me what was happening on our planet right here, right? Because that's a growth interruption. So what interrupted the growth of this quartz? And does it have stories to tell you about its own formation? I get lost in pieces like this. If you ever wonder why, after 30 years of working with crystals, I still never get tired or bored, it's because of that. Because there's history trapped in these pieces. by the way, and I'm going to tell you this now so that when it comes, you know what it is. I have a water ceremony kit that's coming up. I don't know what date it is. It's soon. Don't say anything, okay? You guys don't say anything. In that kit is a vial of anhydro water. So I have a friend who had a giant anhydro in South America that they opened. And he bottled the water and sent it to me. And so in that kit is coming a vial of actual anhydro water that we're going to use during the ceremony. It's going to blow your mind. I've never had anhydro water. We have the bottle here in the building. It's insane. I mean, it is just the most incredible thing. I'm totally serious. It is millions of years old, this water that's coming in your kit. And so when you see the water ceremony kit, and I think we can't make very many of them. We only have the small amount of water, so we're decanting it into vials and sending it in the kit so that we can use it for the ceremony. Don't miss that kit. I don't have any other anhydro water coming. Can you imagine working with anhydro water in ceremony? Like, get out, right?
It's coming next week.
It's next week. Don't tell anybody. There isn't even how many of you are alive right now. I wouldn't even have enough kits for half of you to get one. So when you see water ceremony kit, don't even think, don't blink, just go add to cart, check out, boom. Just trust me, you'll be so glad you did, because there's anhydro water. And not a drop of it, like a whole vial of it. It's not an expensive kit. Just when it comes out, you need to get it. Okay. This is $150. This beautiful generator. And what's exciting about this generator, crystal Reiki classes, by the way, are not coming until next year, and they're part of my new programs in 2020. I have decided to put all Reiki 1, 2, 3, 4 into next year's Sage Goddess programs. So that's coming in 2020. Which everybody's really excited about because they thought they were going to have to pay extra for Reiki, and instead it's just going to be part of their 2020 programs. Are you excited? I know, I'm excited too. Okay, here's what the deal is with this one. This is our charity item for tonight because we think it's about healing from anxiety and depression in particular. So whoever wins this piece, all $150 from your purchase, is going to the charity of your choice and is being donated in your name. So if you're new, we do this every time we do a gem sale. If you want to know where we've donated on your behalf, you can go to sagegoddess.com, and under About Us, you can read our Giving Back page, and it's just a whole page of the charities that we've donated to over the years. So I'm excited to see who wins this piece. Who got this one?
Bridget Bunty.
Bridget Button got this piece. All right, girls, so you get to choose the charity for tonight. I'm so excited to see what you choose. Congratulations, Bridget. We're very, very happy. And take your time. There's no pressure. But we will send the entire amount of your purchase to that charity in your name with so much gratitude. It's our pleasure. We really do love to put good energy back into the system. And that was a beautiful piece. Okay. Where are we going next, Alexis? Surprise baskets? Want to do that?
Yes, we can do that.
Okay. So I have 50 surprise baskets. Fall harvest. Yep, soul harvest. This is the harvest of your soul because we're coming up on fall equinox here. How is it even possible? In a month from now, we're going to be celebrating fall. So if you haven't been with us before, surprise baskets are worth at least $200, but you only pay $100, and it includes your shipping. And so everybody who gets a basket this time is going to get 3 perfumes, 2 candles, 2 specimens, some tumbled and raw stones, and 3 pages of flash tattoos from us, all aligned to harvest themes, clearing out old energy, bringing in the autumn moon. This one has... Are you kidding me? This is this is a skeletal celestial piece from that man's. Oh my god!
I'm pretty sure there's an hydros in there too. I was staring at it for a bit.
This is like a $300 piece, which is fine, but I didn't notice that until just now. So you may end up with a crazy. This is from that old stock mine. Just outside of Oaxaca, Mexico. Like, this just doesn't exist anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the side of that. One of you is getting this piece. Holy shit. It's a castle. Like, you're just gonna lose your mind. You can journey with that piece. Okay. It's a holy. So congratulations, you guys. This is even a beautiful quartz cluster too. Okay, so enjoy. I know, April's like, come to me. Did you see me almost fly off to another planet with that piece? It's like...
I was holding it earlier, too. Alright, we should do some winners.
We're going to do winners now. I'm getting down to the bottom of I actually want a piece of my lemon. Pardon me while I claw my lemon out. I really want it. It's weird, I know, but I just do the thing.
I'm not judging. Okay, so...
It's so good. Okay.
The fluorite bowls.
Okay, fluorite bowls.
The small went to Stephanie Allred.
Okay, Stephanie Allred got the small.
And the large went to Cindy Nolan.
And Cindy Nolan got the large. Congratulations, you guys. Oh my god. I honestly, when those arrived, I couldn't breathe. And we have one more small left. So if you missed the fluorite bowls, can I show them really quick? Because we have the one. Do I have it? Oh, you have it. We have one more small left. And then probably never again because of the extensive timeline and process and cost of making these. Aren't they beautiful? So congratulations to you guys. And just know there's one left. It's even pink in the center, which is so incredibly beautiful. So enjoy. Whew. Okay. You want to announce any other winners? You want to do the agate rings? Did we do the agate rings already?
We did announce the
we did the agate rings, yeah. But the
garnet spheres.
The garnet spheres, okay.
That went to Renee Helton and Ghost Nikki.
Garnet spheres. Do I have that one?
No, it's right here.
Let me show them. Okay, so Renee Helton and Ghost Nikki got garnet. These are the grossular garnet spheres. Congratulations, you guys.
Vicky Curtis and Cindy Ralston.
Vicky Curtis and Cindy Ralston.
Aurea and Suzanne.
Aurea and Suzanne.
Cindy Nolan and Nicole B.
Cindy Nolan and Nicole B.
Lynn Flens and Simona M.
Lynn Flens and Simona M. Congratulations, you guys.
Crystal Maxine and Sophia Madrid.
Crystal Maxine and Sophia Madrid.
Carissa and Mel Kitt.
Carissa and Mel Kitt. Let me just tell them, I think the small bowl is $5.49. I just want to make sure to answer that. But I want to go back to the winners. But they're asking in the feed how much the small fluorite. $5.49. Okay. So Carissa and Mel Kitt, congratulations.
Stephanie Allred and Dot Longmore.
Stephanie Allred and Dot Longmore.
Nicole Ross and Linda.
Nicole Ross and Linda.
Mary Agnes and Janelle D.
Mary Agnes and Janelle D.
Amy Novak and Lori Braceland.
Amy Novak and Lori Braceland.
And Monique Dijon.
And Monique Dijon. Congratulations, you guys. I know, aren't they beautiful? Woo! Michelle's burning Divine Grace incense. Come to Mama. One of my favorites. So good. It is grossular garnet. It's green garnet. It is not Savo garnet. It's not Savorite garnet. It is grossular. And you've seen grossular garnets. A lot of you have probably seen them, like natural grossular. We've had natural grossular, but we've never had grossular in matrix spheres before, so that's what's new and different. Aren't they beautiful? You need Divine Rasa. I think we're out of Divine Rasa right now. I know. I'm so glad we're not out of Divine Grace, though. You will see me have a legitimate panic attack when and if that day ever comes. Okay, and just a reminder, if you joined late, I made a brand new perfume today called Boom Ganesha, which is like the ultimate success and manifestation blend. And anybody who wins, anything tonight from our sale is getting a free sample of it. It's not available on our website yet. But even when it is available, it's going to be really limited. So this is like a sneak preview, sneak peek just for you guys, a free little extra gift. So make sure that when you open your package, you look. Because the worst thing would be if it's in a little organza, thing and you throw it out because you're not looking for it. So be sure you look for your free perfume when you get your package. That's right, Renee Elton. Oh, you guys crack me up. You guys are so awesome. You're going to love it, I think. It's actually really beautiful, too. It's hyssop, buchu, laurel, bergamot, and basil. I don't think Hannah and Alexis smelled it yet, so let me see if I can get the vial open for them. We're next, girls. I love that our tester vials don't leak, but it's like, holy cats, everybody trying to get the lid off it sometimes. That's super yummy.
Let's see. Do you want to do the rose quartz bottles next?
Yeah, let's do that. I'll trade you so you can smell Boom Ganesha.
I know, I love Boom Ganesha.
They're yummy. They're hard to open, but here's the thing, Haley. Like, if we don't do that, then we're going to get a bunch of complaints that they leak in your packages. So we like them kind of industrial. By the way, did you know that that my dad has made all of the samples of perfume for Sage Goddess since we started? Every single sample that you've ever gotten has been hand poured by my dad. Nobody else has ever done it. Isn't that cool? He's done every single one, and he loves it. I offered to him to not have to do it anymore, because I'm like, Dad, this is a lot of work for you. He's an engineer, so he made his own equipment to pour it, and he said, no, I love to do it, because when I smell the perfumes, I know that you make the perfumes, and it's like having you there. Isn't that sweet? So every time you get a perfume sample, that's my dad doing that. That's why it's like Sage Goddess has grown, but we're still like a kind of a really tiny place too, still. And I think if my dad one day doesn't do it anymore, I'm going to switch and not do perfume samples anymore, because there's something about his hands on it that makes it really special. He's a good man too, so hopefully you can feel that energy. I love my dad. Okay. Next up. These are rose quartz perfume bottles. I have 30 of these. Original price on these, by the way, was $149. Our price tonight is $129. All hand carved, by the way. And they come with Amatus perfume, which is my original first and still my favorite of all of the love perfumes I've ever made at Sage Goddess. More Than Healed Heart. People are always like, really? You love it more than Healed Heart? Yes, I love it more than Healed Heart because it's the first one I ever made. I made Amatus in my kitchen in San Francisco at the full moon in February of 2000, must have been 2013. Maybe it's 2012 now. I'm trying to think. 2012. February full moon. I made the first bottle of Amatus, and I listed it on sagegoddess.com, and it was gone. And I don't know what it is about Amatus, but it does have like a little cult following. It's hard to get the ingredients sometimes, so there have been moments where I thought I'm not going to be able to make Amatus anymore. And yet somehow we are able to still recreate that magic. Don't you love it? Is it the first one you bought, Lena? That really touches my heart. You have to know it's so special to me. So anyway, so the $129 is the regular price of these rose quartz gemstone bottles. They're all hand carved out of really beautiful translucent. You see the quality of that? Like this is opaque, beautiful, but almost clear rose quartz, and then they're all hand carved, and it has the little glass stopper, and so you can anoint that way. These would be great holiday gifts too, because we may not have these back before the holiday comes. And each one is slightly different. So like this is a little, but look at the beveled edges on that. I think they're all gone, but I just wanted to show you the artistry and the craftsmanship because I think they're really beautiful. So enjoy. You're getting a good value on these. They're hard to find and they're beautifully made. Like every attention to detail, right? Isn't that gorgeous? Super pretty. So enjoy that one. A little love offering from my heart to yours, with a sweet memory too of the first moments of Amatus perfume. Amatus means love in Latin, which is where the Spanish, of course, all the Romance languages come from Latin, so you can recognize amatus, yo te amo, right? I love you in Spanish, and that's where that verb, the amar verb in Spanish, comes from Latin. So congratulations. Yay. We'll come back and let you know who got those. Yeah, let's do it. Do you want to tell the story of this one?
Okay.
Alexis is going to take over for a minute. We still have a few things to show you, so hopefully you guys can hang with us for a couple more minutes. We don't have too much more, but a little bit more. Come in here, darling. I hope you all know how much I love this woman. I really do.
I love you too.
Thank you. It's very mutual. You tell the story.
So, as you guys who are always with us know, I have a thing for inner child quartz. I always have. I'm very drawn to it and I love it a lot. And we found this piece today, and I would like to gift it to Tiffany Keith, because we see you on social media being an angel and helping people out with the SGTV process and just being amazing. And we love you and we see you, and we would like you to have this generator.
Truly, Tiffany, it's from our heart to yours. Look at that.
She's
like, what?
Yeah, you.
There are so many of you. We did this with Janet too last time. There's so many of you that we think of when we see things, and she really did. She was like, Tiffany, we should give this one to Tiffany. So everything that you guys do in our community, it's never overlooked. Like, we think about you, we talk about you. We're always like, what would we do without Tiffany? What would we do without Janet? So anyway, thank you. We love you. Thank you for your support. And an inner child, in case you, some of you are new, do you see that little, it looks like a dent, right? But that's actually where another quartz point was starting to grow in. Do you see the outline of it right here? Where there's it looks like a crack, but it's not. That's another quartz point growing inside. And so they call it an inner child, and it's really good for healing your own inner child, whether you've been through trauma or heartbreak as a child. It really does heal that. So we felt like this was the right piece to send to you, Tiffany, and we send it with a lot of love and appreciation.
And we love all of you, and we have lots of fun stuff in store.
We do.
So.
No, and we're putting our heads together like, who's next? I think we're going to continue to treat you guys, because it's
just choose someone every time.
You know. Aw, thank you. By the way, Tech Geek says, Courtney Kofel here. Thank you for letting us know who you are, too, so that we can address you by name. But we want you to... we want you to know, one of the things I hope you know about us, and we want you to know, is that you're not invisible. Like, we see you, we remember the things that you tell us, we try to keep track of what's going on in your life when you're willing to share those things with us, and we think about you. So just know you're special to us, and you're not overlooked in any way. Aho to that. Aww. We love you. We really do appreciate you guys. Thank you. We wouldn't want to do this without you. I mean, it's... You know, it's fun, but it's really primarily fun because you're here.
Dot Longmore said, Alexis, will you marry us?
Alexis is very happily partnered, but, you know, it's good to know you got backup options, Alexis. I mean, you know, I'm like, listen, I love Dave, but, like, if it ever goes south, if you have a son you'd like me to think about, maybe, because Dave gets tired of me sometimes. Sometimes he's like, I will give you to the highest bidder. So anyway, if you've got an older son, maybe in his 50s, you know, never find the right girl, maybe there's still hope for him. Or an older daughter in her 50s. I don't discriminate. So, you know, think about me as a backup option. All right. Oh, my God, yes. Okay, Momo Magic. Last Momo piece of the night, I think, by the way. Or if you would like a wife. I mean, listen, we will take backup options. Okay, Momo made this. We fell in love with it. It's stamped Momo Mercurius on the back. This is a gorgeous piece of labradorite. I'm making it dance for you so you can see all the colors. There you go, right? All the blues and golds. It has a double vulture head. Let me tell you who this is for. By the way, how flippin' sexy is that? You walk into the room wearing that, no one's gonna F with you. You know what I mean? Like, all right, kids. They're vulture skulls. Do you know what vultures do? Vultures are the roto-rooter of the animal kingdom. They clean up the mess. This is you detoxifying and releasing everything that's old, dead, isn't serving you by, right? That's what this is. And I have to tell you, I'm almost shaking wanting to know who gets this, because it's medicine. This is a medicine piece. This is the piece you put on when you're like, I am shedding, I'm releasing. They get rid of disease. They get rid of, like, when animals are decomposing, they get rid of all of the toxins and all of that, right? So this one is, help me out, Alexis.
That one, I just had it.
I know, me too. Oh, here it is.
Number 18.
$240. By the way, gnarly sterling silver on this. Look at the back. It's worth every penny, and it needs to go to the right person. And by the way, I think we let Momo choose which pendant he sent us. I think we chose the wand and we chose the ring, but I think we let him choose the pendant. It's like, dude, it's the absolute right choice for the season. So who got this one? Bridget got it. Congratulations, girl. May it clear everything that doesn't serve you, so that you can enjoy a bright and brilliant new beginning in your life in this shadow season ahead and always. And you wear it like the badass goddess that you are. Woo! I know, I wish I had more of that too. Only one. But that's kind of what makes these sales exciting, I think, in a way. Okay. I want to show Still Bite Cluster if I can.
Yes.
Okay. I only have one of these, by the way, too. Okay, Still Bite is a member of the zeolite family that is for dream recall. That's really all Still Bite is about. Still Bite is about helping you understand your dreams so that you can understand your past lives. Like, what parts of your dreams are past life memories. Can you believe that this cluster is only $99? The retail value is almost $300. $99, and it's big and it's heavy. This is for your bedroom, by the way. This should be near your bed. $99. Isn't it gorgeous? I know. Only one like this. I wish I had more. Still Bite forms in these little roses. Do you see that? I want you to be able to know when you're at gem shows and stuff what Still Bite looks like. Do you see why they say roses? You want to be able to distinguish it from heulandite or apophyllite, which forms in more sort of pointed terminations. This forms in these like little rosettes. And that's Still Bite. I used to offer tumbled Still Bite. Can I give this one back to you, Alexis? It's really heavy. I used to offer tumbled Still Bite, and people would say, why is it so expensive? It looks like mushrooms, right? The price is crazy. The price is nuts. It should be triple that, so you got a really good deal. So I'm just gonna, because I'm teaching you still, I don't want to take too much more of your time, but Still Bite, they tumble it, but it's a 75% loss. When you put Still Bite that into a tumbling machine, you're going to lose 75% and yield 25%. So it's expensive in tumbled form because nothing makes it. But it's low on the measure of hardness scale, so it doesn't have the durability or the ability to withstand the tumbling process. Kind of cool, isn't it? It's very hard to find, especially tumbled. If you find tumbled, just remember it's expensive because it breaks. It's almost like celestite, where you find tumbled celestite. It's really hard to tumble celestite. Super soft, easy to carve, but really difficult to tumble. Okay, and then I have the smoky quartz piece that I want to show you too, because this is another really special one. This one is...
That is number 3.
Number 3, okay. This one, I will tell you, is $499. The original price, $699. It has record keepers on the face of it. This is smoky quartz with green tourmaline. Look at all the tourmaline in this piece. It is just striated with these bars of green tourmaline. This is protection and wisdom. Look at this one. Look at that bar that cuts right through the face of that. And do you see all the etchings on the surface? By the way, this is that feldspar or is that...
Albite?
Is it albite? Yeah, I thought it was albite. albite is a stone of integration, a mineral of integration. So protection, wisdom. Where's that big one? Isn't that rad? How you can see that bar of tourmaline all the way through, and integration. So this piece would be really beautiful in the entry to your home, in the front yard, in front of your front door or near your front door. Be a really good piece to have in a meditation space because it'll ground you. It'll help you to integrate the wisdom that's coming through from your guides. Isn't that beautiful? It's got windows, it's got record keepers, it's got this piece is insane. And it's Lemurian. Forgot to tell you that. Did you see that? This is from Minas Gerais. It's Lemurian. It's an incredible piece. So I'm really, really, really excited for the person who gets this one. You don't see pieces like this very often. It's got record keepers on that face. Isn't it beautiful? I know. Cindy's like, I'm crying. Those are well, because of the lines. So Candace Mills, Lemurian quartz on alternating faces has something called the stairway to heaven or the staircase to heaven. And it's these lines that almost feel like braille. Like when you run your fingers over it, they're like lines. And so the legend is that when the Lemurian civilization fell between 13,000 and 15,000 years ago, that the priests and the priestesses were given advanced warning that that was going to happen. And so before everything was submerged underwater, which is what happened, they encoded all of their wisdom into these crystals. And they encoded them into the lines. And so I've done this with Sabbatical and Soul Shift, but it's been a while. It's been a few years. I need to revive this. But you can actually meditate. They're lines. Can I show them one more time? Because they don't know what the Lemurian lines are. They're lines. Do you see these bands? Those are the Lemurian lines. And so in meditation, what you do is you run your finger over them, and you can unlock that. They say that Lemurians choose you. You don't choose them. And it's because you need whatever the priests and priestesses encoded into those lines. It's meant for you. But does that make sense? That's the stairway to heaven or staircase to heaven. Here's the alternating side of it, and you can see them here too. Do you see? So I'm really glad I got a chance to share that with you because, no, seriously, and this is why I teach during these sales. Because it's like, for me, here's the big thing. I'm so happy if you get a crystal. But I'm way happier if you walk away from tonight knowing something more about your crystals, because I'm here to be a teacher too. And for me, it's like, it's so important in my lifetime to make sure that we know what these crystals are, how to work with them, how to be in relationship with them, how to capture the most of, or the best of their wisdom, because I think that's how you heal. You know what I mean? And so now go back through your collection. There's blue and green tourmaline, but most of the bars are green of tourmaline on this piece. There's a little bit that's blue too, but most of it is green. So anyway, now go back through your crystals at home. Get your quartz points out and see if they don't have the lines. I bet ooh, I stuck my finger on something. I bet you have a piece of Lemurian in your collection that you don't even know about. Right? It's usually alternating Aurea, but some pieces have it on every side. And it also depends too. Some people polish the lines off. I've been on a one-woman mission with my Brazil sources to tell them to stop polishing their pieces. Because they think everybody wants super polished quartz. But did you know that they intentionally polish off record keepers? Did you know that? Because they think people don't want that. And I've been like, if you want to sell it to me, you can't polish it. I actually rejected a whole lot, almost a whole pallet of crystals from Brazil because they were polished. And so the person who sent them was like, I'll never polish them again. And I'm like, no, you can sell that to other people. But if you're bringing me crystals, like, I don't want that. And did you know that they also polish out the inner children? They intentionally, because they have customers tell them that it looks broken. And so they intentionally shave off the inner children. I swear, this happened at Tucson. We were at dinner, and they were like, but Athena, everybody else wants polished, and they don't want broken, and they don't want all of those things. And I'm like, not my peeps. Well, they know now. So they're actually starting to set aside crystals for us that they don't polish. And thank the good Lord in heaven, because Marie's like, not the children. But this is how we go about educating our industry, because they're like, well, we have some customers who only want completely clear crystals. They don't want any etchings, markings, nothing. And I'm like, well, they're not my peeps. Anyway. Okay. What did we miss? I think we got to almost everything. We didn't do the 5 platonic solids. Did you want to?
If you want to, they're right there.
Okay.
Or you can save them.
I have to do it on my computer's like that.
Oh.
It's not my thing.
If you want to do it, you can use my computer. Or maybe we
Do you
should
guys
call
want to
it
see
her-
one more thing? Or are you guys good?
Hannah's computer is having technical difficulties.
Well, I think that means we are complete.
Right. It's
Okay.
something.
I hope you guys enjoyed this evening. We so enjoyed being with you. The only thing I didn't get to tonight are these. What we could do is show them, and they could comment on the event page, maybe if they would
that's
like
a great
them.
idea.
Does that work?
Yeah, let's take those to the event page. I'll create a post right now.
You want to do one more? I'll show you these, because this is the last of these that I had. These were made for us. You want to see them? Okay, let me show you. This is a fun learning for you, too. If you have 5 more minutes, I'll teach you something real good. Okay. I had these made for us. Oh, the Labradorite sphere. We didn't do the Labradorite sphere either.
Since we did 2 giveaways.
Yeah, I know, because we already did 2 giveaways.
Yeah.
So, you know what we'll do with the Labradorite sphere, you guys? We'll do that on the event page, too. Because normally we do 1 giveaway. We did 2 tonight. So that would be a 3rd one, but we'll still do it because we were planning for it. So we'll do it on the event page. Stacy's like, I need it. All right, good night, Barb. Okay, so let me show you these really quick. And then, because Deborah DePetris wanted these. I don't blame you. I wanted them. Plato, the ancient Greek philosopher, discerned that there are 5 basic building blocks of life. They are the 5 basic geometric shapes, which are called the platonic solids, after Plato, who is a Greek philosopher. Okay. We'll come back and let you know. The rest of the winners that we didn't get to tonight, by the way, will all be announced on our event page tomorrow. So don't worry, we will get to all of our winners. But let me teach you about these really quick. So there are 5 basic building blocks of life. There is the tetrahedron, also known as a pyramid, that represents the element of air and movement and spaciousness. Okay. Then there is the hexahedron, or the cube, which represents the element of earth, grounding, and stability. Then there is the octahedron, which represents spirit and the essence of divinity, and God also represents as above, so below. There is the isosahedron. I'm sorry, the isosahedron is here, which represents fire, has 20 faces. And then there's the dodecahedron. Dodeca in Greek means 12. It's 12-sided and represents the element of water. What you do with these is either you set them on your altar or you ring your sacred space with them. You basically make a pentagon out of these. And it protects you during ceremony. It represents all 4 of the cardinal elements plus spirit. So even if you forget to call the directions or invoke the directions, you automatically have earth, air, fire, and water present. In alchemical terms, it binds all of those elements to you, which facilitates manifestation. So most of us magicians have the platonic solids, but we usually have the little teenies, okay? And you can find aventurine platonic solids on Etsy, the little sets, for like $20. They're about that big, okay? This is the big mama. Can you believe these are only $99? The little sets are literally this big for $20. So we're covering your shipping. This is the lowest price we've ever had them at, and I will not have them back. These were hand carved for us. So this represents the 5 elements, the 5 basic building blocks of life. I can't even show them all to you at once, but I'm trying to, for $99. Aren't they beautiful? So congratulations. We will keep track of all of your purchases here. I think they'll probably be gone with this. Enjoy. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit, going back all the way to ancient Greece and the philosopher Plato, who said, and it's true, because did you know that the flower of life and Metatron's cube all contain, or that those patterns contain all of these solids in one? So it really is the building blocks of some of the primary forms of sacred geometry in our universe. That you can find these geometric forms in your DNA. You can find them in the structure of plants. Your crystals crystallize. in these shapes. Did you know that garnet is dodecahedral? Almandine garnet is dodecahedral. Spessartine garnet is dodecahedral. It naturally crystallizes in this shape. Isn't that cool? Pyrite is cubic, right? Naturally crystallizes. Fluorite is octahedral. Naturally crystallizes, so is spinel in an octahedral shape. And so these are structures that you actually see out in nature. The retail price of a set like this, by the way, is closer to $150 to $200. So you're saving $50 to $100 tonight plus your shipping. So congratulations. That's the best teaching on the Platonic solids I've ever done, by the way, in the shortest amount of time. So hopefully that was good for your note taking. Even if you didn't buy a set, now you know about Plato, ancient Greek philosophy. You know how to say 12 in Greek, which is dodeka. And these are made out of green aventurine, which is green quartz. It's the stone of new beginnings, fertility, and good luck, as well as opportunity and expansion. So that's the energy of the stone plus the energy of the shape and the purpose of them too, which is for gridding and holding the elements on your altar. And with that, I know that's the deal of the day. So we're gonna. I think we're keeping track of who's saying sold here, or are you only doing it on the event page?
It's on the event
Okay.
page, so I included the link.
So I guess that means you're leaving me, which is okay. Head over to the event page. That's where you can comment sold, and we will let you know. Like I said, we have 29 of those sets left. Enjoy, you guys. And like I said, remember to look in your package because I'm sending you a free sample of Boom Ganesha perfume, which is a brand new essential oil blend that I just made today. It's the Ultimate Success perfume by SG. It's the best one I've made anyway. And so that's coming as a free gift to you so that you get to try it. Isn't that fun? I think our lapis pendants are gone. Did we have any lapis pendants left?
Lapis pendants are gone.
Did we have anything left that I can tell them about, or is everything spoken
The
for?
only things that were left over were, sorry, it's on me. Let's see here. We had the grape chalcedony is left.
Okay, we have medium and large grape chalcedony left. The goddess stone of grapes and wine. We talked about Bacchus and Bacchanalian festivals and goddess energy with these pieces. Aren't they beautiful? So we have 2 sizes of this left.
And we have grossular garnet spheres left.
And we have a few of our green garnet spheres left.
And we have rose quartz perfume bottles left.
And we have rose quartz perfume bottles left. So if you would like any of those, you can comment in the feed and we will be sure to add you to the list. And then we will, any winners that we did not announce tonight will all be announced tomorrow on the event page in writing, so you'll be able to track it. And then we will invoice you. You have 24 hours to pay your invoice, and then we will ship your beautiful offerings off to you. The garnet spheres are, let me give you pricing on everything that's left. Hold tight for just a second.
The garnet spheres are $190.
Okay, $190 for the garnet spheres, which come on a beautiful stand, by the way. This is green garnet. Aren't they beautiful? By the way, this is grounding, healing, and prosperity are the metaphysical properties of grossular garnet. And then the grape chalcedony clusters are...
They are $220 and $599.
Okay, so this is the medium for $220. And then we have the 2 larger pieces at $599, which are about triple this size, double the triple this size. So this is, well, actually double this size. This is 5 to 6 inches. The other ones are 10 to 11 inches. Anything else you guys wanted to know about? Okay, I think that was all that was left. Congratulations, you guys got beautiful things tonight. We're so happy for you. Tomorrow is class day for all of you who are in Soul Shift, so I'll look forward to seeing you in class. The rose perfume bottles, I forgot to tell you, those are $129, and you get the bottle with the perfume. Isn't that beautiful? All hand carved, by the way, and each perfume bottle is different. But that's what makes it special, you know? These are not machine made. These are all carved by human hands. It takes close to 10 days to make each bottle, which is amazing when you think about the fact that you're getting it for less than $100 because you're getting the free perfume with it too. Aren't they gorgeous? This is an incredible holiday gift for someone on your list. Because who doesn't love a gemstone perfume bottle? You know, it's kind of special. All right, you guys. So yeah, invoices will go to your email. You have 24 hours to pay. Enjoy. It was really fun being here with you tonight. It was a really special experience for all of us. We hope you enjoy all the beautiful treasures that you're getting. Enjoy your perfume sample. Let us know what you think of Boom Ganesha when you get it. I'll see you for class tomorrow. On Thursday from 3 to 8, I'm going to be here in LA signing books. So if you're local, bring your book of blessings if you have it. If you haven't gotten it yet, my third book is a bestseller on Amazon. I'm very proud. It's all of my blessings, rituals, and invocations from the past 10 years. And I think it's like, we will have signed books, by the way, on sagegoddess.com on Thursday. So if you haven't gotten the book yet, maybe wait, because then you can get a signed copy by me on Thursday, or you can bring your copy here between 3 and 8, and I'll be signing your books in person. We'll have cake and champagne, so it'll be super fun. Annette Chastain just got here. There's a couple things left, Annette, if you replay, but otherwise, maybe next time, everything will be waiting for you. So, thanks, you guys. It really was... It's a book of blessings that really does mean a lot to me personally, all from my heart and spirit, so enjoy that. And thanks for being here. Thank you to Alexis and Hannah too. You guys did a great job. We'll see you soon. You guys have a great rest of your evening. Stay tuned to the event page tomorrow for all the winners that we didn't announce tonight, and we'll see you then.